All right, let's see. Let me see if I'm streaming on YouTube. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see. All right, we are. All right. Sorry about that. If you heard double. All right. Where do I begin? First of all, let me let my boy know, because he ain't going to be aware of what's going on. So let me let my boy know. Oh, man. Oh, man. Social media, dog. Social media. Social media. All right, let my boy know. All righty. Let me put up the pop-up chat. Booyah. All right. Move that over there. Okay. All right. I am making this for documentation purposes only. So here we go. So let me make sure. Is the title actually what it's supposed to be? All right. Yes, it is. Okay. So we can begin. All right, y'all. What's going on, man? It's your boy Fro Lionheart, aka Lord Fro on YouTube. Oh, man, y'all. You know, y'all, I'm honestly learning this the hard way. And what I'm really learning the hard way is I'm really learning just how sensitive Twitch is. And I'm really learning just how sensitive people on Twitch are. And, you know, granted, it's my fault that I said what I said. But when I tell y'all what I said, I feel like this is some real pussy shit. And I'm sorry, but I just don't see how this is bannable. Like, I guess fuck freedom of speech, I guess, my nigga. But whatever. Anyway, so for those that don't know, I got banned on Twitch a week ago. Not a week ago, sorry. I got banned on Twitch a few days ago, right? Got banned on Twitch a few days ago. Y'all are probably wondering, yo, Fro, what did you get banned for? I'm going to show y'all right now. So I'm going to show y'all the first set of screenshots, right? Okay. So I got my first ban ever on Twitch. Now, needless to say that I'm gaining traction by streaming on Twitch. And I'm gaining more traction because I'm playing Marvel Rivals and I'm playing... I know, right? I'm gaining more traction because I'm playing one of the most toxic... I love how I play one of the most toxic games known to man, and toxic shit is happening to me. And yeah, it is due to me also being toxic in a way, but who else is not... Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so I get banned for a day, right? I get banned for a day, and here's the reason why I get banned. I get banned for a day, and the reason is broadcasting a game from Twitch list of prohibited games, a game with SRB rating of adults only, a game with sexually explicit content as a core focus of feature, or a game with modded in nudity, sexually explicit content. All right. Basically what that means is that I was streaming Marvel Rivals with Gooner mods. Basically, I had mods that pretty much were showing my characters half naked. Now, before people look at this stream and be like, or this VOD and be like, huh, bro, no shit. That's why you got banned. Well, let me show you something real quickity. But, oh, what is that? Is that a Gooner mod? Yes, it is. This is NetEase's skin. This is a skin that NetEase has made themselves. I don't know about you, but there's a whole lot of titty and a whole lot of leg. Like, I don't know about you. You can even see some panty on the side. This is pretty much half naked. This is pretty much explicit. Another example, Luna, Mantis. Sorry, that's actually a mod. This is actually a mod. But guess what? When I show you the NetEase skin, this is NetEase's skin that they made. I don't know about you, but they look pretty much one-to-one, if not pretty damn similar. I would say the mod, like, so fact of the matter is, I'm not going to keep going back and forth. Fact of the matter is, the mods that I were rocking, yes, they were a bit more amped up. They were showing a little bit more skin. By more skin, I mean full-on butt cheeks and a little bit more booby. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it's still, there's really not that much of a difference. And I'm going to just leave it there. Y'all could look at my previous VODs on my YouTube. Some people may be like, yo, bro, these mods are wild as fuck. It makes sense why you got bit. Whatever, dog. Whatever. At the end of the day, this game is goonified by nature. So I really don't care. Anyway, that's why I got banned the first time. Now, fast forward to today. Fast forward to like what? I want to say 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, this just happened to me. So let's go back to the drawing board. Sorry, not that. Let's go back to the drawing board. All right. So I literally just got banned on Twitch again. And it wasn't because of a Gooner mod. It wasn't because of a Gooner mod. Why did I get banned for 7 days? I got banned because of hate speech. What did I say? Well, there was a moron in my stream that was basically making an argument that me going Gambit, he was making an argument that me going on Mr. Fantastic lost us the game when it clearly didn't. And he was telling me that me getting off a Gambit lost us the game. Now, I was going over the VOD, basically embarrassing this clown, and I basically called him out his name. All right? Because this dude was pissing me off. So here's the reason right here. Reason for getting banned for 7 days, hateful conduct. So for anybody that wants to know what the hateful conduct was, I can't show you because I'm banned off of Twitch, and the VOD probably got deleted or whatever the fuck. But basically what I said was that the dude was a weird queer moron that's probably scrawny, that has no girlfriend in his life, and that was about it. That was about the crux of everything that I said. I didn't call him no F slur. I didn't say no gay remarks. Or I just said weird queer. Now, queer is probably the #1 word that got my ass banned. And the funny thing is, I wasn't even saying queer as in LBGTQ queer. I was saying queer as in you're an oddball, you're a weirdo. Like, you are someone that just acts that you're someone that's just trying to piss me off and that's trying to make an argument that makes zero sense. But of course, me not choosing my words wisely, instead of using the word queer, I should have used a different word other than that. Obviously, I was pissed because this dude was really like, I am very, very, very convinced that this dude was rage baiting me. Because if y'all saw the argument correlated with if y'all saw how the whole thing went down, it's very obvious that this person was trying to get me banned. I really feel like this was tier 1 rage bait. Tier fucking 1 rage bait. And it worked. And it worked. And it worked. But it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I get banned off of Twitch. Don't care. I got YouTube. I got Kick. I got TikTok. Do not care whatsoever. I'm still going to live my life. I'm still going to be happy. Still going to get money. still going to be playing Marvel Rivals, still going to be fragging out. I do not care. This person probably thinks that they did something. You didn't do nothing. All you did was just reaffirm my point that Twitch is a fucking soft platform that can't take not a damn thing. And it's whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't. Now, I'm going to have to censor myself on Twitch. So now when I see a moron that's saying some moron shit, I'm just going to ban them. Yeah, just going to ban them. Have a great day. Banned. I'm just going to ban you now. Now you won't even have a chance to talk. Why? You know what I mean? Like, hey, the nigga ruined it for everybody. The nigga ruined it for everybody. That's all I got to say. Now I got to be on my LTG shit. Now, when I see someone that I know, that's trying to antagonize me, and when I'm trying to reaffirm a point and they want to keep on pushing me and keep on debating me, cut that shit right off immediately. Boom, right then and there. So now I'm really going to be crossing my T's now. I'm really going to be dotting my I's and crossing my T's. I'm really going to be on my P's and Q's now. Because you fucking weirdos, you soft boy, don't say that. Now I gotta really censor you. You want to censor me? You want to get all up in your feelings about what I gotta say? No problem. Banning you off rip. You gonna take away my freedom of speech, nigga? I'm gonna take away your freedom of speech. Don't fucking come in my chat talking. Banned immediately. Point blank. Try reporting me for that shit. So that's it. Banned off of Twitch for 7 days, all because some moron couldn't take a fucking punch to the gut. I didn't say no F slur. I didn't say no maggot. Maggot. Replace the letter if you know what I know. If you know what I'm saying or whatever the fuck. By the way, this screenshot right here, if you look real close, I know it's grayed out, but these were basically the Gooner mods that I was rocking that initiated the first ban. And yes, whole lot of butt cheek. Sensitive areas are still covered. Over here, we see that Luna got some big old, got a skimpy bikini on. Yes. Is it over the top? Yeah. Do I care? No. Is there any full-blown nudity being presented? Also no. The sensitive areas are covered. This is still a half-naked chick, just like NetEase has their females half-naked. Yeah, there's a whole lot of boobage and a whole lot of booty going on. Don't care. Still the same shit. Half naked, half naked. A duck is a duck. If it quack like a duck, it quack like a duck. I'm not going to debate people on this topic. All I know is that that Twitch is bar none the most sensitive platform on the face of the fucking planet. And that's pretty much where I'm at with Twitch. It's a bunch of sensitive ass niggas. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. And don't get me wrong. YouTube is sensitive as well, but YouTube you can get away with a little bit more. You can get away with a little bit more. And it's crazy too, dog. It's crazy too. Because like, I try my best to be respectful to people. I try my best not to be erratic and crash out on people. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Marvel Rivals is the #1 game that I gotta admit. I'm very competitive in this game. I'm very competitive. Right now, I'm GM3. I know some people are going to be like, hey, how is that competitive? Fact of the matter is, I play this game a lot. I try to win. That's all you got to know. So, I will show y'all the game in question. I'm not going to make this too long because I really want to make this moron look stupid. Now, I don't know. Unfortunately, this freaking dude, I don't know who this was, but unfortunately, this fucker did not want to, tell me what character he was playing. So I'm going to showcase to y'all this argument real quick so I can really hammer it home. Homie try to freaking silence me. You ain't gonna silence shit. This shit is gonna be right on YouTube. I'm gonna try to clip it, make it its own video, and yada, yada, yada. And if I don't clip it and make it its own video, it was just because I was lazy. GG. Anyway. So, take a deep breath. I'm going to illustrate this as fast as possible. So, we lost this game. For context, I was originally playing Gambit. So, as y'all can see, as I hide my face, I have the most, like, in this game, I was playing Gambit the most. 33k heals, 12k damage, all right? Accuracy was 43%, all right? How many, 36 assists, 26 KOs, yada, 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 right? So, obviously, stat-wise, I was playing pretty decent on Gambit. Also, I got six cleanses, which is pretty good. So, we are establishing that I was playing well on Gambit. But why did I switch to 3 DPSs, you ask? Why did we switch? Well, I switched because of this fucking Angela. Now, let me be careful when I say this. I love Angela. I love Angela. I actually want to play her more and get better with her more. I love Angela. I love her kit. But I also understand that Angela's annoying as hell. And obviously, I'm trying to win. And if I'm going against someone that's preventing me from winning, I'm going to get a little heated. I'm going to get a little in my feelings. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? But kudos to the Angela. The Angela was doing his big one, all right? Shout out to TTV Frosty, all right? Man was doing his own thing, all right? Obviously, I'm annoyed that he was fucking up my team, but who else wouldn't be annoyed that, you know what I mean? Who else wouldn't be annoyed when their team is getting fucked up by said person, right? So I want to reiterate this. Nothing against the person, nothing against Frosty. Homie was doing his damn big one. But at the end of the day, I was annoyed that his Angela was fucking us up. Moving on. Now that we got all of that established, why did we lose? We lost mainly due to the Angela, a.k.a. Frosty. Frosty was getting some good picks on my healers. Frosty was doing a good job at disrupting my backline. Let's see that right now. All right, I'm gonna make this very fast. All right, so I'm gonna go to the part that matters. So through a majority of this game, we are winning and then we are losing. And the second half in round 2, we lose really badly. We lose really fucking badly. Now, I'm telling my teammates, yo, let me go, Mr. Fantastic. I can peel for the Angela. I can disrupt her movement. I can make this game hard for her. Now, I go Mr. Fent, but here's the problem. My teammates aren't covering me when I go Mr. Fent. So I go Mr. Fent, right? I'm doing what I can, right? But my teammates are just getting bulldozed. So as you can see, I know that Angela is trying to get a one-up on me. I'm doing my job. I'm healing for the Angela. The Angela gets away a little bit. Emma dies. So right here, nothing really much I can do. This was pretty much a healer problem, right? I mean, like, anyway, let's just keep moving on, right? So yet again, I'm trying to disrupt Angela. Now, y'all are gonna notice something very, very, very common. My tanks keep dying. My tanks keep dying. Let's see how they're dying. There's still more work. Now, I think it's fair to say that this person doesn't really know how to play Emma well. They're clearly panicking. They're not positioning themselves well. And they're not putting up their, like, she's not putting up her shield. Well, her shield was already cooked. The fact of the matter is, my tanks aren't playing well. All right? That's not my fault. That is a healer thing. That is not my fault. All right? Plain and simple. I'm peeling for the Angela. I'm doing my part to stay alive, and I'm doing my part to stay in the back line, and my tanks should be backing up so we can have a stronger position. So I know somebody might look at this and be like, bro, you should have been there with your tank. What, so I can die too? Great idea. Anyway, let's continue. So let's just fast forward all the way to here, right? Now, right here in this game, I'm Gambit. I'm telling my teammates, yo, I gotta go Mr. Fent because, yo, Gambit's not working here. My teammates are telling me, you gotta stay on Gambit. We need Gambit. We need Gambit. I'm telling them, yo, Gambit's not working. Gambit's not working. No one's taking care of the Angela. It gotta be me. And for more context, if you look at the bans, yes, Thing is banned. All right? Thing is banned. I repeat, Thing is banned. So we already one option out. The only guy that we really got for Angela, no, there's two guys we got. We got Iron Fist, which, funny enough, we did have an Iron Fist player, as you can see right here. But unfortunately, he wasn't keeping up with the Angela very well. So, next option we have is Mr. Fent. He's the go-to. And I have a lot. I don't have that many hours on Fent, but I know how to play this dude to a T. So anyway, let's continue. Now, I got to pause this so people understand what's really going on. So I can see that Angela is fucking up my backline. All right? Cloak and Dagger is getting completely destroyed, right? Now, I want you to remember this Cloak and Dagger getting destroyed in this area because it happens again. All right? It happens again. So she dies. Good pick on Angela. I'm doing my job, trying to keep people up. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's speed this up some more. But yeah, I think y'all know that I think it's safe to say that people understand what's going on here. What's going on here, bro, is that nothing's happening. I'm literally just heal botting at this point. There's no kind of impact that I could deliver. I could anti-heal their whole team. Doesn't matter. They got Penny on point. They got this place very well fortified. They got Punisher for poke. They got a good healer comp. Luna, Cloak and Dagger. Like, the nest is already set up. And by the way, this nest being set up is a very, very pinnacle point. This is very pinnacle. This is very crucial. I really want y'all to remember this nest being here, because our Black Cat does something so careless and so... Let's just continue. All right, so right here, this is very crucial. So, our Black Cat says to us via comms, hey, I'm gonna port on the other side. Let's flank them from the other side. Sounds like a good idea, right? Sounds like a good idea. Except, remember that penny mine that I told y'all about? Our black cat knows they have Penny. She definitely knows that Penny's nest is set up, or else why would these webs be here? She knows that the Penny nest is set up, and she thinks porting through here would be a good idea. Now, for context, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the heat of the moment, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm gonna be real. That's on me. I wasn't thinking about the fact that we would be walking into a swarm of mines and that we were going to be in a position that would really fuck us up. I'm going to be honest. At this point, in my mind, I already gave up. I'm going to be real. At this point, I already knew I was going to lose. But I was still trying to give my teammates the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, I was tilted, so I wasn't thinking straight, and therefore you're about to see the tragedy that unfolds. If I can steady my damn camera. Anyway, I'm really trying to steady my bro, can I get out a free camera? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Can I move? Okay. Weird. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna slow this down a little. I want you to see what my black cat does. So my black cat, all she does is look to the left, and that was all the confirmation she needed. So you look to the left to see if they're there. She sees that the penny is there. But guess what? She doesn't see that Angela is already on her way back. She also doesn't think, oh, wait, there's a penny nest there. Now, y'all are probably like, Fro, did she destroy the penny nest? My God, I wish that was the case. Let's watch. Puts portal there. She's telling us, yo, take the portal, take the portal. We take the portal. Now, I take the portal, right? This is what happens. I take the portal. All right, our Emma grabs the Punisher. I killed the Punisher, so good on the Emma. But guess what happens, right? So our Luna pops her ult, right? Luna pops ult. Okay? So Luna pops her ult, Penny pops her ult. Now, I want y'all to see how this tragedy unfolds. Luna pops her damage boost. So not only did our black cat put us in a very precarious, very risque position, not only did she not destroy the penny mine, but now my Luna puts me in a very fucked up predicament because you went damage boost on a full fleet of mines, and look what happens. I die. That's what happens. So my Luna didn't use her brain, and my black cat did not use her brain either. I think y'all can see why we lost. This was a very poorly coordinated team. And these people came on my stream trying to blame me, saying that I should have swapped off a Gambit. Well, guess what? Look what happened when I swapped off a Gambit. Keep in mind, I'm a champion Gambit. I have over 100 hours on Gambit. I love this character, but even I know he has flaws. So I'm going to fast forward to when I go Mr. Fend, right? They're telling me to not go, they're telling me to stay on Gambit. I say, fuck that, because Gambit is not helping us. So as you can see, all of them die. So I go Mr. Fent. Already, I'm getting this money. Already. So I see Angela is trying to do the same playbook. I see that Angela's trying to do the same playbook. And guess what? Guess what happens? It doesn't work this time. I boop her out of position. I boop her again. I'm going in. I'm going crazy. So here I am. I'm going in. My Punisher dies. Guess what? This dude tried to strange ult me. My reactions are too clean. I go back to Angela. I already see that Angela's trying to get my Luna. I immediately go in. I boop the fuck out of the Angela. I boop her again. I grab her. And then I punch her, killing her. Now, with 22 seconds left on the clock, we finally capture point. Why? Because I eliminated and countered the main threat. Here's the sad reality. Because my teammates wanted me to stay on Gambit for so fucking long, unfortunately, it doesn't matter. We're already too late. Too little, too late. I try to boop the Angela again. They're Thank you, Punisher, for saying that. Their Punisher pops ult. And at this point, there's really nothing much I can do. I pop my Mr. Fantastic ult in the hopes of, like, diverting the Punisher and trying to kill him. Angela gets one up on my damn Luna. And we all die. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have not popped my Fantastic ult. I probably should have stayed near my healers and just try to play cover. And we you know what I'm saying? That probably would have really helped us. But then again, if you look at our comp, do you guys notice something? Oh yeah, we're solo tanking with Emma. So yeah, that Punisher would have ripped right through Emma's shield and we would have all died anyway. And I pretty much knew that. And I think after y'all saw after y'all saw the play with the black cat portal, like, I think it's fair to say, bro, that this team was not well coordinated. I tried my best to do what I could, and it just wasn't working. I tried to make Gambit work. I tried my best. It just wasn't working, and they were going against what I thought was best for the team. Welcome to Marvel Rivals. So we are left here. Now, on paper, it looks like they all did well, but they didn't. They made very bad, crucial choices that led to our downfall. And I'm not saying that I didn't make no bad choices either, but at the end of the day, what I want to preface with this VOD / possible video is that at the end of the day, this is a team game. This is a team game. If your teammate is saying, yo, I can play a character that counters the character that is giving us the most problems. If your teammate tells you to stay a character that you know is not giving you any progression, I want y'all to kindly ignore what they say and use that character that counters. If you still lose, it's not solely on you, it's on your team. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Fent was absolutely the play. My teammates simply did not play around my Fent. And I'm not saying that everything revolves around me, but at the end of the day, I think it's fair to say that my judgment made sense. My judgment was sound. I did what I had to do. It showed in the video. And at the end of the day, the reason why I got banned on Twitch was because I got very heated because this person came in my stream saying that basically I was trash. My Gambit was trash. No. The person came in my stream saying that my Mr. Fantastic was ad. They literally said that verbatim. My Mr. Can I pull up the chat log? Let me see the chat log. Nah. Oh, no. I got the chat log. Nice. Got the chat log for y'all. So, this is how it all started. Now, the reason why it's all grayed out is because I'm banned or whatever the fuck. But this person says, Master of Spooks right here. Okay, so Master of Spooks. So that was the, hold up. So that was the Luna. 50K heals. Good on you. Died 15 times though. Anyway, that's neither here or there. So they say your Fantastic was ad, twin. Let's watch the VOD. When you went F4, let me see you deal with the Angela. Brother, you are also DPS. The point is already lost there. So he's making an argument. This person is making an argument. By the way, ban that hoe. I don't know if I don't think the ban's gonna work because I'm banned. But I gotta make sure to ban this person the moment I'm unbanned. Perma-ban this fucker. Anyway, but this person is making the argument that this person is making the argument that I should have stayed on Gambit. That if I stayed on Gambit, we would have had a better chance at winning. And as y'all saw by that VOD, that was not the case. I was literally heel botting. There was nothing I could do against that fucking Angela with Gambit. And that's what I'm trying to tell this person. And they're literally progressively heating me up about the bullshit. So Nambis says, as an Angela main, Fantastic doesn't counter her anymore since they removed the slow on his bump. Bucky should have been the move or Namor maybe. I dis-a-fucking-agree. Because as y'all saw by that VOD, at the end of the day, even if Fantastic doesn't slow her, Fantastic disrupts her movement. Even if it's for a brief second. And he does it not once, not twice, but he can disrupt her movement up to 3 times. Plus, Fantastic can peel. He can peel. And he's basically a pseudo tank, so he's durable. And he can cleave multiple targets. What are we talking about? So I progress. I mean, I digress or whatever. Sick gameplay. Bucky would have been goated. Let me tell you this. Bucky would have been okay. And why do I say Bucky would have been okay? Yes, Bucky can put in a lot of damage. He can put in a lot of pressure. Yes, he can do that. But considering how my team was operating, I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. Why is that? Because the Angela was so competent. The Angela was so good. The Angela would have known how to react to my Bucky. But Angela, there's nothing she can really do about my Fantastic. At the end of the day, all I need to do is press one button and I disrupt her movement. Bucky, I have one hook. That's on a 15-second cooldown. If I miss that hook, GG. Yeah, I can pump the Angela full of damage, but guess what? A good Angela, all she's going to do is fly away, get healed again, and resume the loop. Bucky is okay. Scratch that. Bucky is good if you have competent tanks. My tanks were not competent. My Emma was dying first repeatedly. I can go in the VOD and show y'all. My Angela, my Emma was dying repeatedly, as you can see by the 20 fucking deaths. Now, when I was on Gambit, I have 33k healing. Our Luna has 50k healing. I don't want to hear nothing about she wasn't getting healed adequately. Our Emma was playing careless. Our Emma wasn't playing cover correctly. Our Emma was face tanking damage. GG, not proper tanking. Not proper tanking at all. The reason why you see 87k, the reason why you see 87k damage blocked is because yet again, our Emma was face tanking. She was getting healed repeatedly while she was face tanking, thus overinflating those numbers. This is not proper blocking. This is not proper nothing. This is just you blocking with Strange a lot. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. Look at the deaths. Look at the deaths. Notice how my deaths are 10. I only died 10 times. Why did I only die 10 times? Because I know what I'm doing. I know how to play cover. I know that, bro, I got 21k damage, 33k healing. This is when I was on Gambit. And then I swapped to Fantastic. Anyway, let's continue. All right. So they remove, anyway, whatever. Brother, Gambit does more. You can cleanse Angela. Oh, you have more mobility. Now, I'm going to go back to a certain part real quick because I feel like a lot of people that watch this, they're going to have amnesia. They're going to have amnesia. All right? They're going to have amnesia. All right? All right? All right. Let's go back to when I'm on Gambit. Let's go before this embarrassing portal. So I want y'all to see this right now. Emma died so fast that I couldn't even, like, let's go back. I want y'all to see how fast Emma died. So right as I turned the corner, she's already face tanking damage. Oh, by the way, no shield. That's smart. Don't put up your fucking Emma shield. Just face tank damage. Instantly dies. Now, actually, I just realized she actually instantly died to Penny Mine. That's unlucky. But anyway, proceed. Now, as you can see, my Cloak and Dagger gets completely fucked by the Angela. Now, I want y'all to answer me this. What in the fuck could have Gambit done right there? The answer is nothing. Remember, Thing is banned. Remember, Thing is banned. Dino is banned. Like, we are, like, the comp that we have is not properly equipped for Angela. Now y'all are starting to understand why I went Mr. Fantastic. And yeah, maybe going Namor would have been a better move. Oh wait, I forgot. Namor was also banned and we banned him. So that point is null and fucking void. So who else do we have? Yeah, I could have went Bucky. But is Bucky going to be more effective than my Mr. Fent? Someone that can peel, someone that's very durable, someone that has an ability that can keep him alive. May I remind you that Mr. Fent saved me from the motherfucking Yeah. If I was Bucky, I die right there. If I was Bucky, I die right there. Mr. Fent was the play. My teammates just suck. They don't understand what counters what. They don't understand the vision. They don't understand what the fuck they're doing. And that's just that. Anyway, going back to the chat log. Okay. So, your Bucky, yeah, keep playing it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, man, all this over my glorious F tier tank. You had brother geeked, stay stuck, G2 dog. Anyway, this person says, what the fuck? So at this point, right when this person says this shit, I'm already heated. I literally tell them, yo, get the fuck out of my stream. You're pissing me off. Yo, get your weird queer ass out of here. Like, bro, like you probably don't got a girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm crashing out. I'm blowing steam on this person. But that's literally the extent of what I said. I'm pretty sure the queer comment is single-handedly what got me taken out. I hear a lot. There is a lot of crash outs that I witness on Twitch, and they go under the radar. So I love the fact that my small fry ass just happens to get, it's whatever. It's some softy. It's whatever. Triple support on offense was definitely not the move also. So thank God. Nobis is actually a cool person. Nobis, I like Nobis. Like, Nobis is not the problem. The Meow Mage, which I'm pretty sure is the Emma, and the Master of Spooks, which is the Luna, they're pretty much the ones that got me banned for a second time. And then I don't know who this person is. Saturn loses. The mines don't hit that port. They should have had your pun break nest also. Not the port can be accessed on any height vertically. Black Cat should have swapped. Can't dive into that comp. So yeah, another good point. Black Cat should have swapped. Now, I'll say our Black Cat wasn't terrible. Our Black Cat was somewhat competent. But our Black Cat, after I saw that portal with the Black Cat, nigga, when I saw that out-of-pocket portal, now, okay, I think I can see the vision. Black Cat was thinking, yo, I portal us on point. Our Luna pops ult. But here's the problem. And this is where my Luna is at fucking fault. Let's go back to the clip one more damn time to refresh everyone's memory. So as you can see, my Black Cat makes the port. We go through the port. Now here is where everything goes wrong. Now, you know what? I'm going to be nice to the Black Cat and say that this is actually not fully her fault. This is actually the Luna's fault. Because you're damage boosting the entire time on a penny nest with, like, not on a penny nest, but on the penny's webs where there's most likely mines. I'm thinking of Gambit ulting, and I literally die. I died to their Luna. Yeah, I just straight up died to their Luna. So my fault. I retract that statement. I didn't even die to the nest. I just simply died to the Luna. And why did I die to this Luna? Because our Luna was doing a risque, not smart play, which is damage boosting. Now, they're probably saying I should have stayed Gambit because they got ulted by Angela. It doesn't fucking matter, my guy. I was fucking dead. Like, it's very clear to me that this was just a team that didn't understand. We were just not on the same page. I don't think that they're necessarily bad players. I just don't think they understood what was at stake. I don't think they had clear I don't think they had a clear idea that this was the main threat. I don't know how the fuck you don't know that that's the main threat. Like, bro, our Cloak and Dagger got fucked twice at the beginning of this round. And you're telling me to stay on Gambit with an iffy ass Emma? I really hope people that watch this understand why I got so mad and why I crashed out the way I did. Was it right? No. Was it valid? In my opinion, yeah. This motherfucker was being a weird queer fuckboy. And I'm saying all of that shit because it's like, bruh, you're trying to tell me I'm wrong for swapping to something that I know helped us win this round. This round right here that y'all are seeing. Literally immobilizing. I'm literally immobilizing their Angela and killing her. I'm the reason why she's dead. I was disrupting her as much as possible so she cannot focus my healers. So she cannot focus shit. She has to focus on me before she can do anything else. That is the point. The point of Marvel Rivals is you see a threat, you evaluate the threat, and you take care of the fucking threat. But these fucking soft motherfuckers don't understand that. They don't understand that. You know what they do understand? They think that Gambit is a fix-all character. They think that with Gambit, everything can be solved. They think with triple support, everything can be solved. Guess what? That is not the case. We are in a meta that is defined a lot differently than it was in season 2, 3, and 4. That was the triple support, everything wins meta. That is not the case. It is not as incentivized as it is in this season. Triple support will not win you like it used to. You actually have to use some brain power. You actually have to evaluate what to change and what to do. Triple support is not a fixer up. It's not. Unless you have competent DPSs and a competent tank. We didn't have a competent tank and we didn't have a competent DPS. I was the one competent DPS that could make the tide change, even ever so slightly. So, that is the whole reason why I got banned on Twitch. Because I crashed out on a moron that thought that they knew better and they didn't know better. So, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can splice this up. Since I'm banned on Twitch for 7 days, why not just splice this up, put it as a YouTube video, maybe make a clip of it on TikTok, and really just try to, embarrass a motherfucker. I don't know. I don't really care. Anyway, I'm just putting this out there to, to really just put it on the record that Marvel Rivals players are, they think they know better when they really don't. And the ego is real. And this person thought that by banning me on Twitch for a second time, that it was going to break me or affect me. Newsflash, I got a full-time job. Newsflash, my life is good. Newsflash, I get money. Newsflash, I do this as a hobby, not for any actual main, yeah, one day I want to make it out here, but if not, I'm totally fine. I'm totally happy. I'm totally content. And I look good. Praise the Lord. And I look good. Not saying that looks not saying that looks for everything, but it's a plus. And I'm blessed with my own apartment. I'm blessed with a lovely setup. No flex, but I'm blessed with a lovely setup. By the way, this is a modded 18-gram mouse. It may look crazy, but this should be winning me games. Don't sleep on it. Real niggas know. 18 grams. Real niggas know. Hawano blue dot switches. OP1 8K sensor. Real niggas know. Real niggas know. Anyway, but yeah, that is pretty much the whole spiel on everything that happened. Banned on Twitch for 7 days, y'all. And granted, I got to take some accountability. Shit would have not been this bad had I not been running some risque mods on the game. Even though they were still covered, even though, you know, I should have been, with the amount of attention that I was getting on Twitch, with the people that I've been bumping into, like Mina, it's very clear to me that the incognito streamer that I used to be in 2020, from 2020 all the way to now, I've been streaming y'all for like what? Maybe like 4 or 5 years. And by the way, I've been doing it as a hobby. I haven't been putting any real effort into it. I've recently been putting in like actual effort, making emotes, actually interacting with the community. I've actually been putting in real effort this time. But here's the thing. That was where I went wrong. Because I'm over here thinking, let me get up all close up. Excuse my hair. Gotta wash it. But actually, yeah, this is a little bit more acceptable. By the way, don't mind this right here. This is when I'm working out for the stream. But when I saw that I was getting traction, right then and there, I should have changed a lot of things. I should have watched what I said. Me being the loose cannon that I am, I should have there should have been things that I changed, but I didn't change. I thought that it wasn't a big deal, that Twitch wasn't going to really come at. I'm still a small fry. It's just that I have people that actually take action against me because there's some softies. They're soft as fuck. They would never survive a Call of Duty lobby. They would never survive. Anyway, but I come from, listen, y'all, I'm pushing 30. I come from a day and age. I come from an era where you would talk a lot of shit to someone and it was, hey, you just had to take that shit. I got thick skin. I'm not used to this soft, don't call me a queer, don't call me that. I'm not used to that soft shit. All right? I'm someone that got made fun of a lot in high school. And I took that shit on the chin and I didn't let it affect me. But like I said, we live in a very soft era, a very soft generation that can't take shit. They can't take the heat. They can't these are the same people that will say you're trash, you're this, you're that. They don't mind belittling you in any way. But man, let you try to humble they ass, let you try to get the fuck out my face. Let you try to pump up your chest on them. What do? Like the cry bitches, like the cry baby bitches they are, they run to daddy Twitch. Oh, he said that I was this and I was that. Nah. Banned. The fuck I care, bro? Like, I don't care, dog. Like, shut. Like, dog. Listen, like I said, I'm glad that all of this is happening because now I know where I stand with Twitch. Now I know that I gotta just, hey, y'all motherfuckers are coming after me like this? Like this? Now I'm really gonna be armed up. Now my defenses are really gonna be refined. Now I know now I know what I gotta do. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I ever get permabanned off of Twitch, then so be it. I got other platforms. I got YouTube, I got TikTok, I got Kick. There's other ways to make money, y'all. Twitch is not the end all be all. Yes, it is a platform. Oh yeah, and TikTok. Twitch is not, I'm gonna be honest with you. Twitch is probably the best crash course for me to know what I can get away with and can't get away with when it comes to platforms in general. So at the end of the day, this is a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, this ain't hurting me. This ain't hurting my pockets. Like I said, I get money. I make money. This ain't gonna really affect me. So if these weirdos ever see this VOD, for whatever reason, if their weird asses find this shit, if this ends up blowing up somehow, and try to come after me on YouTube, motherfucker. I do not care. I don't think YouTube is gonna ban me like Twitch soft ass is. And guess what? Even if I get banned on YouTube, it's gonna most likely be a short suspension because I've never been banned on YouTube. So hold my dick. Like I say, y'all, I'm about it. I'm about it. These people, they think that they're hurting me. They think that they're taking something away from me. Fun fact, I don't want to be famous on this shit. I enjoy my privacy. I enjoy being a regular guy. Yeah, I mean, I get the notoriety. I mean, I get the money. But like I said, there's many ways to make money, and there's many ways for me to better my life and not have to deal with soft fucks like you. So yeah, that's about the end of that. Whoever watches this, shout out to you if you even stuck around for basically 2 freaking hours. I'm gonna find a way on how I could chop this all up to like 20 minutes. But yeah, man, I am not gonna lie. I thought I was going to continue to game, but I'm gonna be real. I'm tired. I'm a little annoyed. So I'm gonna get off, get me some good sleep, eat me some good food, rest my body, take a nice shower. And yeah, I'm gonna come back on YouTube. I'm actually gonna try to duo stream on YouTube and on Kick. And yeah, just keep this ball rolling. Just keep this ball rolling. So to the weirdos that thought that they did something to me, I guess. Oh my God, I got banned for a week. Oh nah. The fuck I care, bro. To be honest with you, the only way I would genuinely care is if I got permabanned on Marvel Rivals. That's probably about the only way I would genuinely care, is if I got permabanned on Marvel Rivals. Most likely that's not going to happen. So, since they know that they can't get me on the game, what do? They go after, what do? They go after the platform. So yeah, suck my dick. To Meow, and to who? Meow Mage, because I'm pretty sure you were also a part of this person, Master of Spooks. To both of y'all, suck my dick. I am not gonna apologize for saying that. Suck my dick. Don't care. You wanna come at me in this type of way? You wanna be a softie? Because and by the way, y'all, I didn't call this person out of their name just willy-nilly. I was literally debating with this person, trying to get them to understand why things didn't go the way that it went. This person kept trying to debate me, and I got heated. And instead of them just taking it on the chin, they went to Daddy Twitch and got me banned. AKA, hold my dick. Don't care. You're going to get me banned because you can't take the heat of what I'm saying? Fuck off. Don't care. Don't care. I really don't. Anyway, catch y'all on the flip side, man. I will be back on Twitch next week. And like I said, going forward, the number one rule is anybody that tries to debate me or be combative, I will ban them instantly. And that's it. I'm not going to say any remarks. I'm not going to argue. You're just going to get banned, and that's it. And if anybody asks me, why are you banning people, blah, 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 I'm going to go right back to this exact thing. If you want to be soft, if you want to censor me, say less. Can't take the heat. I'll just ban you and silence you. Easy money. GG.